dreams could be reached in the small point-compete parish town of Livonia as top-seeded Livonia hosts fifth-seeded Jennings in a rematch of last year's quarterfinal game that was won by Livonia in double overtime. Hello, everyone. I'm Jeff Palermo on a frosty night here in Point-Compete Parish in what should be an absolutely fantastic game. The atmosphere is already through the roof here at the stadium they affectionately call the Jungle. For Livonia, they are 13-0, while the Jennings Bulldogs are 10-3. These two teams, they met last year in the quarterfinals in double overtime. Livonia won that game. Now for Jennings, they started off the season 1-3 on the year. Their head coach, Rusty Phelps, in his 20th season, we spoke with him earlier tonight about starting 1-3 and turning it around and making it all the way back to the semifinals.
We lost a bunch of seniors last year, and we were a little bit, we had some underclassmen that had to play and played a very difficult schedule. I think that's one of the reasons why we were able to get here. And, we just felt like if we can keep improving every week, then we'd have a chance to make the playoffs and, see what happens.
Tell us a little bit about Malik Williams.
Well, Malik's, it's his 40th game to start tonight. He's been starting for us since he was a sophomore. Probably at the end of last year and towards the playoffs, he really started coming into his own. And, he's just picked up where we left off 13 weeks ago.
Last question for you, chilly night. This is the kind of night that you want to run the Veer offense, right?
Well, I hope so. I mean, that's what we're going to do. We're going to line up with two backs in the backfield and a quarterback and see what we can do.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck tonight.
Thank you so much.
Well, last week in the quarterfinals for Jennings, they beat a really good Patterson team. They were actually down early in that football game, but came back to win it 27-14. A big reason was 7 turnovers that they forced in the second half. And then there was also Malik Williams. He did it all for this Jennings Bulldogs team. He had 2 touchdowns. He also had 2 interceptions. He's had a big-time season for them, over 30 catches. Definitely a guy that's going to be moving on and playing college football. Now for the Livonia Wildcats. They are 13-0, led by head coach David Brewerton, the #1 seed. Last year they made it to the semifinals but lost to Parkview. And we talked to Coach David Brewerton about getting back to this point once again, the semifinals.
It's been a wonderful ride. We're out on kind of a mission to prove that, last year wasn't a one-hit deal, and our kids have worked extremely hard over these 365 days to get back to this stage, and I couldn't be more proud of them. We're ready to go.
Tell us what it's going to take to get over the hump this season.
Right. Well, it's going to take beating a very good Jennings team. I mean, they're in the semifinals for a reason, and Coach Phelps does a tremendous job over there, and we're going to have to make sure that, ball security is important to us tonight, and time of possession is going to be key for them as well, too. So we got to make sure that when we have our opportunities to score, we got to put points on the board.
Tell us a little bit about Russell Ferris. He does so much for you both offensively and defensively.
4-year starter for us, and he's battle tested and been in a lot of big time football games. And you're right, we kind of go as he goes, and he gets stronger as the game goes on. So that's what we're looking for tonight.
Good luck, Coach.
I'll take it, man. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, you heard a little bit from Coach Brewerton and one of their top players, and they got a bunch of good players on this Livonia team. Russell Ferris, another guy that goes both ways for him, running back, all-state linebacker from a season ago. You're going to see a lot of him in this football game. It should be a good one. These two teams went to double overtime last year before Livonia finally won it. We'll see what transpires in this semifinal game. Now for our other Cox Ford game of the week, we go down to Abbeville. Vermilion Catholic taking on Cedar Creek. Troy and Jason have the call on that one.